Simone Biles and Chiles each added another medal to their collection. The two athletes from Team USA at the 2024 Paris Olympic Games finished the floor final with Simone in second place, finishing second to Brazil's Rebeca Andrade, and Jordan earning bronze. The medal allotment came with some unexpected twists, however, when Jordan's original score landed her in fourth place. The 23-year-old performed last and was awarded a score of 13.666, which placed her in fourth place behind Romania's Ana Barbăsu. However, after a score inquiry was entered, Jordan's final score was up to 13.766 after the initial evaluation didn't credit Jordan with a tour jeté full she added in last minute, a change her coaches added after feeling like they had nothing to lose. Her new score just surpassed Ana's score of 13.700. Jordan could be seen crying after realizing she'd earned a spot at the podium, later telling reporters, "I just wanted to come out and do the best I could. I have no words, I'm just very proud of myself." For Simone, she earned a 14.133 after stepping out of bounds on two of her tumbling passes, landing her in second place behind Rebeca's score of 14.166. The win marks Simone's second silver medal and her 11th overall medal across 3 Olympic Games. The 27-year-old also competed in the beam finals where she placed 5th after both she and teammate Suni Lee took uncharacteristic falls during their routines. But while the Simone is often expected to come out on top, Rebeca's win doesn't sting. After all, the two hold the other in the highest regard after years of competing against the other. As Simone told cameras of Rebeca after the Brazilian athlete won gold, "I have such respect for her, she's such a good competitor." In fact, Rebeca is probably the first athlete in a long time to make Simone, who is widely considered the GOAT of gymnastics, sweat. It's a truth the American athlete joked about after she edged out Rebeca for gold in the vault individual finals August 1st. "I don't want to compete with Rebeca no more, I'm tired," Simone quipped to reporters after the competition. "She's way too close." Though she couldn't help laughing as she added, "I've never had an athlete that close, so it definitely put me on my toes and it brought out the best athlete in myself." For more on the international athletes at this year's Games keeping Team USA on their toes, keep reading. Tom Daley, Great Britain. British diver Tom Daley doesn't have to be anywhere near a platform or springboard to make our hearts bounce. But the accomplished knitter and father of 2 with husband Dustin Lance Black is returning for his 5th Olympics after reaching the top of the podium for the first time in Tokyo with 10-meter synchronized partner Maddie Lee. Daley did effectively retire in 2021, but a subsequent family trip to the U.S. Olympic and Paralympic Museum in Colorado changed all that. "Lance looked at me, saw me crying and thought, 'Oh no. I know what this means.'" Daley told the BBC. "I said, I just really miss diving in the Olympics," and now 6-year-old son, Robbie said, "But Papa, I want to see you dive in the Olympics." And that was that. Ariarne Titmus, Australia. A breakout star in Tokyo after dominating in the women's 200-meter and 400-meter freestyle, Australian swimmer Ariarne Titmus is a favorite to repeat, especially after beating American Katie Ledecky and setting a new world record in the 400 meters at the 2023 World Aquatic Championships. In fact, their expected head-to-head plus 6 other hopefuls on July 27 is already being billed as the race of the century. "I know that my best foot forward is the best," Titmus told Reuters, "so I'm just going to do that, put my best foot forward." Quote. Summer McIntosh, Australia. Not so fast. Canadian swimmer Summer McIntosh may have something to say about that 400 meters freestyle. The 17-year-old beat Ledecky in the event at the 2023 U.S. Open Swimming Championships and definitely plans to be in the mix for gold in Paris. Emma McKeon, Australia. Swimmer Emma McKeon actually made more podiums than anyone in her sport at the Tokyo Olympics, winning 4 gold medals and snagging 3 bronzes en route to becoming the most decorated Australian Olympian ever, with 11 medals. Her victories included the 50 meters and 100 meters, so the super speedy athlete is the one to beat in those matchups. Men's tennis. The men's tennis draw is stacked with superstars and there's a chance for a gold medal showdown between all-time Grand Slam title leader Novak Djokovic of Serbia and Spanish phenom Carlos Alcaraz, coming in ranked 1 and 2 after top seed Jannik Sinner of Italy pulled out of the games with tonsillitis. Plus, there are many emotional narratives to go around, including Paris being the final Olympics for Spain's Rafael Nadal, who skipped Wimbledon so he'd be fresh for his beloved French clay, and Great Britain's Andy Murray. Giannis Antetokounmpo, Greece. While the U.S. men's national basketball team always comes to play with dream team caliber expectations, Milwaukee Bucks superstar Giannis Antetokounmpo is repping his home country of Greece in his Olympics debut, and will be the flag-bearer in the Parade of Nations at the July 26 opening ceremony. Though first he had to lead Greece to the Olympics for the first time since 2008. "It's an incredible feeling," the two-time league MVP said when they beat Croatia to qualify. "Since I was a kid, I always wanted to play in the Olympic Games." Luka Doncic, Slovenia. Dallas Mavericks star Luka Doncic will be leading the Slovenian team in a quest to at least avenge their loss in the bronze medal game against Australia. "In Tokyo, we really fell a little short. I often remember those moments," the five-time NBA All-Star told Sports Illustrated. "I think we were really unlucky. We struggled all summer. We wanted to win a medal, but in the end it didn't work out. For us, this is just another further motivation." Victor Wembanyama, France. The NBA's 7'4" runaway pick for League Rookie of the Year is home for the Olympics. "It's hard to believe it's really the Olympics," San Antonio Spurs star Victor Wembanyama told reporters from the French national basketball team's training camp. "I think it will only sink in when I've heard the national anthem, Marseillaise, for the first time. It's still a dream." Shericka Jackson, Jamaica. The reigning national champ in the 100-meter dash and a silver medalist at the 2023 World Athletic Championships, Jamaican sprinter Shericka Jackson is looking to surpass her bronze finish in Tokyo with a more precious medal in Paris. Plus, she and her compatriots will be looking to defend their Olympic gold in the 4x100 meters relay, though they'll have to do it without Elaine Thompson-Herah, the winner of the 100 meters and 200 meters at the last two Olympics, who had to pull out of the Paris trials with an Achilles tear. Shelly Ann Fraser-Pryce, Jamaica. Jamaican sprinting legend Shelly Ann Fraser-Pryce, the 100-meter gold medalist in 2008 and 2012, has said her fifth Olympics will be her last. "My son, Zion, born in August 2017, needs me," the 37-year-old, who has 8 Olympic medals overall and will serve as a captain of Team Jamaica in Paris, told Essence.com. "My husband, Jason Price, and I have been together since before I won in 2008. He has sacrificed for me. We're a partnership, a team. And it's because of that support that I'm able to do the things that I have been doing for all these years. And I think I now owe it to them to do something else." Aitana Bonmatí, Spain. Midfielder Aitana Bonmatí, the reigning Ballon d'Or feminine winner who helped FC Barcelona secure its 5th consecutive league title win May, will be leading Spain's top-ranked women's national soccer team in Paris. Bonmatí was one of the players who publicly supported teammate Jenny Hermoso after she was the recipient of an unwanted kiss by Spanish Soccer Federation President Luis Rubiales following the team's otherwise glorious 2023 World Cup victory. "As a society, we cannot allow the abuse of power in a working environment or disrespect," Bonmatí said on stage while accepting the European Women's Player of the Year honor at the UEFA Club Football Awards. "To all women who are suffering the same thing as Jenny, we're with you." Kishane Thompson, Jamaica. To every generation of Jamaican sprinters, a number of champions are born. And while Usain Bolt's record, 8-0 at the Olympics, is a tough act to follow, Kishane Thompson is heading to Paris as the betting favorite in his seemingly inevitable showdown in the 100 meters with U.S. track and field star Noah Lyles. "Whoever wins gold will just be considered the fastest man in the world, no big deal." Ayumi Fukushima, Japan. One of the more seasoned athletes competing in Paris overall, 41-year-old Ayumi Fukushima, aka B-Girl Ayumi, didn't get into breaking until she was 21, meaning there was a lot of battling literal kids on her road to self-sufficiently becoming one of the best breakers in the world. With breaking, there's no coach, Fukushima, who won the 2021 world title when she was 39, told Number Web, "So it's like I was trained by the people who were around where I practiced. More experienced dancers and friends I usually train with showed me how to do the moves, and I practiced them. It was like that all along." Explaining her affinity for the sport, which is making its Olympics debut in Paris, she added, "There's music, and you dance along. I began dancing like that. I really love that feeling, which I guess is the reason I've been doing it for so long." Dominika Bainvik, Lithuania. Besting B-Girl Ayumi at the 2023 WDSF World and European Breaking Championships was 17-year-old Dominika Bainvik, the youngest breaker in the 32-athlete field competing in Paris. "Not that it makes any difference. The age doesn't matter in breaking," Bainvik told Olympics.com. "Some people think that it's hard to battle athletes that are much more experienced than you, but when you battle, you don't think that that dancer has danced for 20 years and you 7 years. You're in the present moment and it's just you and your opponent." Rory McIlroy, Ireland. PGA Tour star Rory McIlroy has had a bit of a rough go lately, barely losing the US Open in a last-hole collapse and then not making the cut at the British Open, outcomes that are hardly par for the course for the four-time major champion. So he'll be looking to right the ship in Paris when he tees off at the Le Golf National in St. Quentin-en-Yvelines. And though born in Northern Ireland, which is part of the United Kingdom, he turned down an invitation to play for Great Britain back in 2016. Thinking about all the times that I played as an amateur for Ireland and as a boy and everything, he said at the time. I think for me it's the right decision to play for Ireland in 2016. Though he ended up skipping the Rio Olympics due to concerns about the Zika virus, he played for Ireland in Tokyo. Ma Long, China. Ma Long, considered to be the greatest table tennis player of all time, was left off